Good evening. Welcome to our Unity of Richmond midweek meditation time. Today's meditation focus is freedom and will. The power to choose, that's will. And I'm Reverend Valorie K. Gunsch, and I welcome you to our meditation this evening. We're in the midst of the 64 days, 64 ways to practice nonviolence. And today's theme is freedom, and I'm going to share a couple of quotes from two civil rights activists. Bishop Desmond Tutu once said, "When people decide to be free, there is nothing that can stop them." So the practice for today is let yourself be who you are. And don't allow anyone to influence you differently. And that's the practices for adults. There's also another set of practices for teens and youth, but it's also just as well as adults we can practice these too. But day 18, again, freedom. Civil rights activist Diane Noah said, "Freedom by definition is people realizing that they are their own leaders." Take a leadership role today in your own life. Find one way that you can be more expressive of who you truly are. Find one way that you can be more expressive of who you truly are. So there's a daily word affirmation from February 3rd that says, "I am free to live and love." We don't get to choose all of our circumstances in life, but we can choose how we respond to them. We can choose to empower ourselves to practicing that presence of wisdom, spiritual understanding within, and using our power of will to choose a path that liberates us. So before we go into meditation time, I would like to have a song by Eddie Watkins Jr., "Standing in the Presence."
We are connected, heart to heart, spirit to spirit. Together we are joined in the promise of unity and the vision of our greater yet to be. As we come together in faith, we align with the truth of who we are and realize we are standing in the presence, standing in the presence. We are standing in the presence of the divine. We are standing in the presence of the divine. We are connected, heart to heart, spirit to spirit. Together we are joined in the promise of unity and the vision of our greater yet to be. As we come together in faith, we align with the truth of who we are and realize we are standing in the presence, standing in the presence. We are standing in the presence of the divine. We are standing presence of the divine. We are standing, standing in the presence of the divine. We are standing in the presence of the divine.
We are standing in the presence of the divine. And so that power of will is a divine power, like our other powers of love and faith and strength, etc. And that will is not willfulness, our stubbornness, that's from ego, but the will is the executive faculty of our mind, our ability to choose from a myriad of opportunities and make these choices from our spiritual power of will, from a divine place. And so as we go into meditation this evening, as we heard at the beginning, how can you be yourself? Let yourself be who you are. And what is one thing that you can do today to express who you are? And so let us take that into meditation, and the time in the quiet and in the stillness. As we come together online and in person, we are together in that spirit of the divine, and we unite with all who are joining us. So just breathe deeply and be aware of your breath, going in and going out. And allow the music to support the time of silence as we go within and pause and contemplate our spiritual will. How we can make lemon out of lemonade sometimes. How we can bring peace and bring light to difficult situations. Those are all choices that we can make, and how we can choose to be uniquely and authentically ourselves. So relax your mind, relax your body with each breath, and let your mind sink into your heart as we go within for this peaceful pause. as we come back from this quiet time. If there are any loved ones, any situations that you would like to bring into this prayer time now, you may do so by bringing the awareness of that person or situation to your thoughts now. We unfold those who are ill, those who are suffering in any way. We unfold our world, our country, our families, our home, into this living presence of light and love, consciousness. So take a deep breath and let it out. Another one. And one more. And let these words be your words. I am free to choose. I am free to be authentically myself. I am free to live and to love. In the closing of this daily word, on the third, which was about free spirit, I believe in myself and trust the wisdom of my soul that guides me to my good. However that takes place, I choose my path, and that's where will comes in. Travel at my pace and dance to the beat of my heart. And I dare to be the expression of spirit that only I can be. I am free. So to close, I would like to share a song called Freedom. It was a chant, really, that I learned and participated in when I was on a 10-day vision quest back in 1998, I believe. And when we first started, we did a lot of releasing and journaling and letting go of and forgiving the past so that we could be free to live our lives fully and without the limitations of the burdens of the past. So we started out by singing, freedom, I want my freedom. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I gotta let go, let go. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I gotta let go, let go. Then by the time we finished, we were singing, freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. So you can chant with me if you like. Freedom, I've got my freedom. Freedom comes from not hanging on. To choose to let go, let go. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. Freedom, I've got my freedom. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. Freedom, I've got my freedom. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. Freedom comes from not hanging on. I choose to let go, let go. So, my friends, let this day be a day to be freely, authentically who you are. Be your own leader, as the definition was earlier in our message this evening. And join us in person or on Zoom as we have class at 7:15 in the Flow, a book by Eric Butterworth. And we will be incorporating being in the flow of our artistic creativity led by Kara Boston. So join us at 7:15. Join us on Sunday for our Sunday message, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. Namaste.